Ok, mais um pouco do gameplay Game of Thrones. Agora eu tô indo conversar com Cersei,
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
um anão.
Lord Tyrion, Your Grace?
Estão vendo que
With your
personagens
permission, allow me
são
to introduce Lady Mara
tirados
of House Forrester.
dos atores dos filmes, né? Da série.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House
Basicamente,
Forrester is a northern
esse meu
house
personagem,
to the king.
na verdade, assim, no jogo você joga com vários personagens.
I want to hear from the girl.
Mas até agora todos
Is
foram
your family loyal
a
to
casa
the king?
Forrest, que era uma casa
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
amiga dos
He's not
Starks.
here, is he? She is.
Joffrey
Então,
was the
o
one
que aconteceu basicamente foi que o jogo aqui é um pouco depois do casamento vermelho.
For centuries, the Forresters have been
E
loyal bannermen
eu
to House
vim
Stark.
aqui até a frente da Cersei basicamente para me humilhar e falar que os Starks são traidores mesmos.
Yes, Your Grace.
Ver se ela não me
They are
mata.
traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the
Só
kind
que
of
Cersei
loyalty
não
the
caiu
king
muito na minha
expects.
conversa. Ela achou que
Do
eu
you have any loyalty at
falei
all?
que eles eram. Eu concordei que os
Is
Starks
your
são traidores
house
muito
willing to
rápido.
swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Ou eu dei uma
allegiances
resposta
are
que ela
not
não gostou
easily
muito.
abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Eu tô falando que eu vou fazer qualquer coisa para ajudar a proteger minha casa.
Beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Eu adoro o
Loyalty
anão.
can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all
O anão
of King's
sacaneando.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Foi isso, pessoal. Muita atenção nesse diálogo.